Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video as my reviews of the Marvel Legends Captain America Abomination BAF Wave Roll-On with EEL. The packaging side art pictures him, I assume, amongst rubble of his own making, electrically charged, ready to cause more devastation. And there he is on the packaging back. Strange to me that the more lofty Cap, Britain and Wonder Man have to share a packaging, but EEL here gets his own. And then pictured there is the Abomination Build-A-Figure of this wave, and the action figures you will need to collect to build him are Scarlet Witch, Secret War Captain America, Captain Britain, EEL as we have here, Wonder Man and Iron Skull. And his bio reads, powered by strong electrical currents, EEL uses bursts of electricity to shock his enemies into defeat. Tough talk for sure, but to me Marvel has two kinds of villains, those hell-bent on world domination, and those destined to be left hanging from a streetlight webbed up by Spidey. And to me EEL falls into the latter category. But to clear up your confusion, Madman, EEL refers to two gentlemen who have used the alias, the first introduced in the 60s and the second in the 80s. Each using the same or a similar power suit that's coated with a slippery substance and emits an electrical charge like an electric eel, hence the alias. I can tell by the pattern of the costume this is the second EEL, although both are more of your basic henchmen type. And in execution, EEL is on our old friend Bucky Cap, which Hasbro announced at SDCC will be retired. About time. And yes, Sockopus, I think you nailed it. Effectively, it's the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure Waves Blizzard with a different deco. Taking a closer look, and I think that they even have the same head sculpt. The difference in deco between the two does distract from that though. But I like the head sculpt. A full head mask is plain, but they've done what they can within the limits of that. So I appreciate the sculpted creases, so it appears to be stretching over the face and ears. And the expression does convey a sense of menace, no doubt helped with those beady yellow eyes. What makes EEL feel a bit more special than Blizzard are his electric hands. Yet the Space Venom Waves Electro beat him to the punch there, but better late than never I suppose, and I do like how the effect of the purple deco of the costume fades into the translucent yellow plastic. He does also come with interchangeable regular hands, which everybody wanted for Electro, yet he came with an interchangeable head. I guess with Hasbro's budget it's either or. Now looking at articulation, and his head rotates side to side, he has a neck hinge so he's able to bury his chin into his chest and then looks up, come on, oh, I broke his head off. He's able to look up this much. At the shoulders, his arms rotate and then they hinge up to just slightly more than a right angle to the body. There's upper arm rotation followed by a double jointed elbow. Then at the wrists, both sets of his hands rotate and they're also hinge, moving down and up. There's waist rotation followed by an ab crunch, which crunches this far forward and then moves, well, slightly back. At the hips, his legs move out to the side this much. They move much further forward and only very slightly back. Then upper leg rotation, there's a double jointed knee, and then rotation at the top of the boot there, and his feet are hinged, moving backwards and forwards, and he has that crazy ankle rocker pivot that I love, with this being his widest stance possible, still with both feet flat on the floor. So all things considered, while I could hardly argue EEL will be essential to a collection, and logic tells me that he is one of those budget-saving efforts by Hasbro, yeah, as plain as he is, he does, however, have a certain flair about him that makes me like him more than logic tells me I should. I guess the hands go a long way to help that. Helping hands. Literally. Anyway, if you missed my previous review from this wave, click the video on the left to catch up on Wonder Man. Alternatively, click the video on the right for Jean. And I want to offer you all a big thank you for giving all my videos a big thumbs up. Keep it up, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.